Please welcome Val Burgess. Val Burgess, my greatest win. My greatest win, Val Burgess.
March 13, 1993, something changed. I call it my greatest win. If you've ever had something unexpected happen, and then it doesn't, perhaps you can relate to my story. We traveled to Colorado to see my family. On Saturday night, my brothers went to the local convenience store and purchased lottery tickets. It was a handsome purse that night. My father stayed at home and watched TV. In the dining room around the table sat we women conversing. When the men returned, they passed out the tickets. A short while later, and with my ticket in hand, my father called out, 18, I've got it. 35, I've got it. My aunt boldly stood up and said, she doesn't have those numbers, start over again. And so he began again. 18, I've got it. 35, 27, 45, 19, I've got it. It took a moment for me to realize what happened. I won $3 million. I wish you could have been there to understand what that felt like. A few seconds later, the women at the table, they saw cash, and all hell broke loose. We jumped, we hugged, we screamed, we hugged some more. It was unbelievable. My legs were so weak, my knees barely held me up. The adrenaline rushed through my body. We women were boisterous and loud. We literally spilled over into the living room. And then we knew something was very wrong. The guys were sitting in the living room way over there. If they could have crawled through that wall behind them, they would have. There was no congratulations or way to go. In fact, their heads were bowed. My father, on the other hand, was grinning from ear to ear and very poorly attempting to contain himself. My dear husband walked up to me and quietly said, "Don't be mad. Just never forget that feeling." And everything stopped. I realized my dying father punked me, hook, line, and sinker. I fell for it all. Even if I wanted to, I can't forget that feeling because my body remembers. As I stand here before you, my legs are weak, my knees, my body remembers. Imagine winning $3 million. It was authentic, and then it wasn't. March 13, 1993, something unexpected happened, and then it didn't, or did it? It was a great ruse, and me, I'm the grateful daughter because I learned, don't be mad, just never forget that feeling. Some of you may feel my father's caper was cruel, while others of you may find it hilarious. I suffered both. In my life, he baited me, seasoning me with his capers. I hope you understand how much that meant to my father. I waved anger and looked for laughter and joy. I hope you can grasp what my failure to win did for me, my life. And for us, it made us understand and take the time to honor my dad in the waning days of his life. That was a long time ago, and here's my guilty little secret. I don't normally play the lottery, only times when my intuition tells me to, do I, because I know my father's numbers will come through. 18, I've got it. 35, I've got it. 27, 45, 19, I've got it. From my pop to me, and thanks to him, once again, I enjoy my greatest win. So Toastmaster, thank you.